Hello everybody, I hope you are well. Sharon May here again, sticking with the theme of the vagus nerve. On this video I would like to share with you the difference sort of activating the vagus nerve and the connection it has with your emotional and mental wellness. Okay, so let's get straight into it, shall we? So let's be honest, in midlife our emotions can feel a bit all over the place. I don't know about you, but that's exactly how it affected me when I first started entering perimenopause. One minute you feel fine, next minute you feel totally overwhelmed, or sometimes a bit teary. You might burst into tears for no apparent reason, and also the brain fog. You might get anxiety, sort of tightness in your chest, a low mood or mood swings, so you're sort of up and down, up one minute, down the next, or maybe just a feeling of being disconnected, so you don't really feel like yourself at all, or feel like you're totally losing the plot. I know I did, but you're not broken, and it's not just your hormones. It is actually to do with your nervous system. And I've looked into it and it's absolutely true. You can do your own research, have a little look and just look up the benefits of activating the vagus nerve and how it affects everything, especially us women in midlife. So you're actually stuck in what, like a loop, if you like I'm reading from my notes here, like a nervous system loop. And basically activating your vagus nerve could be, for you, the missing key. It was for me, and it has been for countless others. So I'm just here just to share what I've learned, and hopefully it will help you too. So what does the vagus nerve actually have to do with mood? Well, the vagus nerve is like your inner emotional thermostat. I'm not talking about temperature here, although that's probably got something to do with it as well. But remember, it's a communication pathway. So it communicates directly with your brain. So it affects all of your mood, your thoughts, your mental clarity on a day-to-day basis. It also communicates with your gut. And remember, that's where 90% of your serotonin is. So that's a really important one. I didn't actually know that, 90%, that's actually quite a lot. So that regulates, your sleep, your anxiousness, that kind of thing is actually in your gut. It communicates directly with your heart, where of course we feel things emotionally in our hearts. You'll know if you've ever had your heart broken. Your lungs, so again, it can affect your breath. So if we're calm, obviously we're breathing correctly, which helps our mood in turn, or it can be chaotic, and that's when we get like that shallowness of breath and that feeling of anxiousness. Again, that's something that I did suffer with. And also it communicates directly with our hormones, so things like our cortisol and our adrenaline as well. So when your vagus nerve is switched on and toned, it helps your body to say, we're safe, so we can slow down, we can feel more grounded, we can feel more calm, and we can think more clearly. When your vagus nerve isn't regulated, you might notice things like your mood swings. So like I said before, one minute you're up, next minute you're down. You might have anxiety or feel a sense of panic for no particular reason. You might feel emotionally numb or flat, nothing to look forward to, or we can all feel like that now and again, can't we? Or we could overreact to little things. I know I did. Or snap at the children, or feel road rage, just like that on a daily basis. Or your mind might be constantly racing, thinking about too much all at once. Or it could be the opposite and just feel a bit blur and a bit sort of low motivation. Or you might just feel that heaviness or foggy feeling, or just feel completely disconnected from the world around you. So how can these drops help? So again, they are designed to activate your vagus nerve, but they do it gently and naturally. So remember, it's from the mature hops plant. It's completely natural, 100% natural. It's colourless, odourless, and it's literally, I'll show you again for those who haven't seen, this is what it looks like. Comes in a dropper, and that is all you do. either once a day, twice a day, depending on how you want to feel, and of course it depends on your budget as well. So you may, once you take these day in and day out, you will start to feel calmer, and you feel like you don't need to force it. It will happen naturally. That's what I'm trying to say. You'll feel more emotionally steady, even when your life is maybe a little bit messy and things happen. You'll just feel better about things. I can't really explain it. You'll feel less anxious and less overstimulated. You'll feel more clearer headed, able to focus more easily. And you just feel like you've got your emotional resilience back again. So when I started taking these, I didn't really know what to expect. I'd seen all the testimonials, I'd read all what people were saying, and I thought, okay, I'll give it a go. I was expecting a slight change, so I was hoping and praying that it took away my hot flashes, which it did. Very happy about that. That was one of the first things I noticed, as well as my deep sleep and my REM sleep. So you can see that I'm wearing one of these rings. It's an Aura ring, and it tracks the data of my sleep. Well, my sleep and awake pattern. But so that's how I know that it's physically changed what's going on inside of my body. But like I say, I didn't really know what to expect with just taking a few drops every day. But it's actually helped with my mood as well. I can't really explain it. You have to try it to know what I'm talking about. But it gives you energy, but it gives you a calmness that you just feel like you can deal with whatever life throws at you. That's the only way I can explain it. And the only difference is me taking these drops. So anyway, that is it for today. That is what I wanted to share, that how activating your vagus nerve can help with your emotional well-being and just how we feel on a day-to-day basis. So if you would like some more information, please do let me know. You can private message me, or just drop a message below here just to say, yes please, I'd like some more info. Or if you just want to have a look through the testimony group, have a browse for yourself in your own time, you can also do that. Just let me know and I'll send you an invite over, and you can read through that in your own time. Okay, thank you very much for listening to me today, and I will catch you probably tomorrow on the very next video, and have yourself a great day. Bye for now.